it's Caitlin. So, last part for now. Again, I said in the part 2, if you guys wanted me to get all the pops that I have of a certain character out, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually more that I probably think I do have. Because, like, I have, like, several different Rangers, Power Rangers. I know I have all of them, at least 3. I think I have all black, blue, and yellow. So, yeah, there's going to be more. I'm going to have to really sit down and think about how many that I have. Honestly, because I do have quite a few of a certain character. Not as many as we're going to have, like, now with all the complete sets, but there's going to be some. But anyway, so last time I showed 6 sets off, and I'm going to show the next 6 sets here. I have 12 complete sets in my collection. Even though I have probably like 1,000 pops here, I only have 12 complete sets. So next one is Strawberry Shortcake. So I have all the Strawberry Shortcake pops that they came out with. These all came out around the same time. And I tracked them all down pretty early on into my Funko collecting. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So Purple Pie Man, this one, and I think, was this one? Yeah. So, making a little wall here. But so Purple Pie Man was SDCC, I think? Yeah, Summer Exclusive 2016. This one was just a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and then we had this one, which was New York Comic Con exclusive 2016. And I want to say both, I know Purple Pie Man was, no. Okay, I was about to say they were both shared at Barnes & Noble, but no. This one I know was shared with Barnes & Noble. Purple Pie Man was. This one, it might have been Barnes & Noble. It might have been, like, Hot Topic. Honestly, can't remember. But yeah, I got all of them. Feeling claustrophobic right now. But one thing I absolutely love about all these is that they made the little pets to go with them. And if you look at the strawberry ones, the ones in the 2-pack I think are the same, but the one in the common, oh no, they're not, they have different dresses. So yeah, they're all different, honestly. They have either a different pattern or different paint job on all the strawberries. So they didn't repeat any direct, I think they're all the same sculpt, but they're not the same paint job. I absolutely love this set because when I was a kid, the first ever book I ever checked out of a library, I'm just going to do it like that so it doesn't feel like I'm closed in so much, was Strawberry Shortcake. It was the first book I ever checked out of my library at school, and I still remember it. I still remember finding it on the shelf. It's a very vague memory, but it's there. And I absolutely, so for that reason I kind of like Strawberry Shortcake. And these are designed after the original, like that book was. This was like it was like a really old book. That book was older than I was for sure. But yeah, they have had more like restyles of Strawberry over the years, but this classic style will definitely appeals more to me. Now I don't know if back then they had her sister Apple Dumpling, because I think that's the only really main character we're missing out here, and honestly I don't even care, because again, I said this in the last video too, we got all these different characters, man. Okay, so we got 2 blueberry muffins. We got one in the 2-pack and one by herself. We got Huckleberry Huckleberry Pie here in the 2-pack, and then we got the main character and then 3 other characters. I'm losing count. I absolutely love that they made all of these, and they were all scented. If we went back in time to when these were first came out, I probably wouldn't be able to stay with all of these right in front of me. They all still have the smell to them, but they're not as strong anymore, thankfully, because they all smell like really bad, like old potpourri. Very, very strong, but anyway, I absolutely love these pops, so I was very thankful to get the full set. Now, from a very large set to a very small set, we have the Nutcracker and the Foreign Realms from Disney. We have Clara and the Sugar Plum Fairy. I know this is gonna shock so many people, but I haven't seen this movie. If you're new to this channel, that shouldn't shock you. I hardly ever go see new movies, and this one isn't even new anymore. It came out last year, but haven't seen it. But I have seen, the regular Nutcracker, Barbie and the Nutcracker. But anyway, I love the story of a Nutcracker. Honestly, I just haven't watched this movie, But as soon as they said they were making Nutcracker Pops, I didn't care what kind it was. I had to get it. I had to especially get the Sugar Plum Fairy, but since they were making Clara, I mean, why not? So definitely got these two, and I think they're awesome. Sticking with Disney for a little bit, we have the Hipsters. So these were officially called the Hipster Princesses, that were all exclusive to Hot Topic once upon a time, and I don't know, I never really consider these glasses more hipster. I just consider them nerd. No offense, Corey. But I absolutely love these. I honestly think these were the first Disney Princess Pops I ever bought for my collection. And I definitely hunted them all down just because they were so darn cute, and I love them so much. This has got old school Funko logo on them. Check that out. But yeah, so Ariel's in a protector, the rest of them aren't, which means at some point this one was worth way more than all the others. I don't know if that's still true. I'll have to look it up. But honestly, I wouldn't mind some more variants of just the princesses like this. Like, give us a Merida and a Tiana and an Elsa. I think that'd be kind of cute. But honestly, I also love just having these four here. And they all have that same expression on their face, like, what the fuck are you doing here? That's the look they have on their faces, and I absolutely love it. I love these Pops so much. Alright, I keep having to reach all the way back here because I have so many Pops here. But one more Disney, and then the last two are non-Disney. So we have the Disney Descendants. So this one's still, hard to do. Cameron Boyce, we all know, passed away last year due to an epileptic seizure. So it is a little sad seeing all these Pops again with him here. But now, and I know it was because of his death. So this one does need to go into a protector because it's actually worth a little bit more now. I'm not getting rid of it or anything. I'm not going to be one of those people that as soon as a person dies, puts anything you have with their face on it up for sale for like $1,000. But I do think I need to start taking a bit more care of some of the more valuable Pops in my collection. And that also includes Eevee. So Eevee over here, Mal's been pretty high priced pretty much ever since she came out, really. I don't know why. Again, they're all commons, but for some reason Mal was just, I guess because she's the main character and, she's Maleficent's daughter and Maleficent sells no matter what. So I guess that's why she was just so popular. Everyone wanted her. And I guess not so many could find her. But anyway, this one's always been pretty expensive. This one's climbing up there, unfortunately, because the actor passed away. And Eevee is starting to climb up too. I think these two are just about even. And then poor Jay is like worth, I think, like $17 or something like that. All the rest of these are at least worth like 40 to 50. So it's kind of weird that this is the one left behind. Eevee's not the main character. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Eevee's character in these movies, but I don't see why this one's so expensive. I get these two. I don't understand this one, but anyway, this is the full Descendants set. Next up, we have Digimon. Tai and Agumon. My shirt is getting so wrinkled. Tai and Agumon, Matt and Gabumon. I love this set. I really do. I know I keep saying that about all of them, but honestly, if I didn't love the fandom, the series, I wouldn't have gotten all the Pops, so that's why I love all of these. But I grew up on Digimon. I love the background just for these, because even if it didn't have the logo there or any of the characters on there, just looking at that, I would think that's Digimon. So, absolutely love it. This is one that I still wish they would continue. I did a video not too long ago, all the Pops, all the lines that I wish Funko would continue to make more characters of, and this one was definitely one of them, because, we had, think about it, in Series 1 of Digimon, Season 1, okay, you had, what, 6 Digidestineds at first, and then we got the 7th one. Was that, I have to count, Tai, Matt, Sarah, Tai, Matt, Sora, so we got 6 kids, and then a 7th one came along, and each of them had partner Digimon. So we had 12 main characters first off, and then we got another 2, so 14. That's a lot of characters, and that's not even counting the bad guys. So I would honestly really love for them to do this, but also let me point out it totally makes sense for Agumon and Gabumon to be normal sized pops. But if they ever were to do a Greymon or something, I would rather them make a 6-inch, but I doubt that's ever going to happen. I would still just be happy if we got Sora and Biyomon and all the others. So you may have noticed throughout this video that there's a pop missing. There's only one pop from back there that counted for a complete set here. And this one, honestly, I think this was like probably the first set I ever completed in my collection. And it's still, to this day, one of my favorites, because this is definitely one of my favorite movies of all time, if I can get them up on the table without knocking any of them over. This is a big one. This is the biggest one we've had, I think, so far, is it maybe Strawberry. But here is Monty Python and the Holy Grail, all of the pops. Yes. I freaking love this movie. I know everyone makes fun of me for not watching movies. And I don't blame them. So I don't really have any room to talk about whether y'all have watched a movie or not, but if you haven't watched this movie, go watch it, please. It's so stupidly hilarious. And I'll never forget the first time I watched this. I was actually in high school in English class. Our teacher had to go to like a workshop or something for a couple days, and it was an AP class. I know, this kid that can barely even read got into an AP class by some miracle. But, we got in there, and he was gone for a couple days, and so instead of leaving us work to do, I think because we had an essay that was already due that week, so we already had stuff to work on, homework and stuff like that. So in order just to take a little bit of the pressure off, I guess, he just left us to watch this movie. And it was freaking hilarious. It was the first time any of us had seen it before. And so it was a very small class. There wasn't that many in AP English senior year. In fact, probably only about 10 of us in that class. So it was the smallest class that any of us had. I went to a school that only had about 60 some students per, graduating class. That's why it was only 10. So it was almost like, kind of being in a movie theater, but at school. It was weird. But we were all, like, laughing during it. All of us were quiet. I think there was only 2 people there that didn't like it at all. In fact, I remember the second day, one of them came in and was like, do we have to watch this? And all the rest of us were like, yes. So those 2 had to suffer through it. But the rest of us freaking love this line, and I absolutely love all of these. I don't really understand why they made this guy, though. Honestly, this is the guy that took me forever to find. I don't know why, but this was the one that was eluding me for so long, the French Taunter. I mean, I guess he is someone you see right at the beginning of the movie, but still. And Tim here, I've said before with Tim, I wish the bunny had blood on it, because it deserves it. And this thing, oh, this is definitely one of my favorite pops in my collection. The Entertainment Earth exclusive, Black Knight, damn it. I kept wanting to say Dark Knight, but, like Batman. But this is the one where his arms are cut off and he's squirting blood, and it's flippin' amazing. I actually found this at Hastings, actually, because Hastings used to get some Entertainment Earth exclusives in stock, like in the actual store. And I remember I was on the phone, I was walking through the store, I was on the phone with my girlfriend, mid-sentence, I just stop and I pause for a minute and I'm like, Black Knight, I found it! This is so cool! And she's just on the phone, like, laughing at me. But anyway, definitely saved the best for last. I love, again, all of these series so freaking much. But this one, first complete set in my collection, one of my favorite movies, so yeah, I love it. And again, this is another line that they could expand, but honestly, I don't want them to. These are all more of the older style pops, and, if they made these same pops or even new characters with the newer style that they're using now, it would look amazing, but it would take away from this set. So I really hope that this one does not continue, although I'm still wondering why the hell they made this guy. So anyway, that is, I'm just going to set these on top of here instead of trying to put them back in their little corner over there. But anyway, and then I'll set this one aside to put back up. But those are all the complete sets in my selection. Let me know, guys, what you consider a complete set. Because again, it's opinionated. Some people will say, okay, if I got all 5 off the back of the box, it's a set. But to me, if there's like more variants, if there's a second series involved, to me that's if you get all of those, then it would be a complete set. But that's just me. Doesn't really matter. So, and by the way, also, I hope this solves some questions, because I know sometimes, every now and then I'll be in a live stream and people will be like, oh, I wish they would make Monty Python pops. They have. So, honestly, if you're a new collector, and this isn't trying to, like, you know, sass people or whatever, but a lot of people, if you don't know, if you're wanting Funko to make something, look it up first. Especially if you're a new collector, because Funko's been going strong for a few years now. Chances are they may have already made it, and you just don't know it. So, check it out, look it up, and just look to see if they have the pops you're wanting, before you start complaining and bitching about wanting them to make it when they already have. But anyway, guys, it's not that hard, it's a Google shirt. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. Let me know what you think about my collection, and remember, it's a community, not a competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.